Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. Brand new Bigfoot footage that's shocking the world. Today we take a look at new Bigfoot footage and sightings coming from Canada, Kansas, and many other places with very convincing evidence. From HD Sasquatch trail camera videos to Bigfoot hunting clips and so much more. So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the best Bigfoot clips of all time. This brand new trail camera footage shows two separate angles of Bigfoot. It was just highlighted on September 24th, 2024. The location of this one wasn't listed, adding to the mystery of the clip. However, we know the hunting cameras were set up in a rather desolate portion of the forest. Here are the two clips. Even though the trail camera only recorded short videos, they're still rather convincing. We can see in the first clip the Sasquatch has a defined chest and face, freezing the footage here. It then turns and leaps away. When it leaps away, we can see its glutes are defined as well. We can also see that the fur is flush to its body. Because of these traits alone, experts rule out the fact that this could be a person in a costume, and the second video only furthers the evidence. Experts point out that the strides are long and strange, unlike those of a human. They also suggest that the way it jumps is distinct too. And as I said, this footage is rather new, so hopefully more is uncovered in the near future, like the full story and where exactly it was captured. Or maybe it was supposed to be that way, to protect the creature and to protect its habitat and location. I'll keep you all updated if more information is ever released, but until then, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This amazing Sasquatch video comes from Osawatomie, Kansas. The footage originates from 2011, but it was just now highlighted and brought to light on March 3rd of this year. Despite all of this, not many have seen it, and it is some pretty good footage. The story goes like this. A family was camping in the Osawatomie, Kansas area when they spotted something strange near the road in a field not too far away. A Bigfoot-like creature seemed to be trying to sneak around and flee the area. So they took out their camera, and keep in mind cameras weren't the greatest quality in 2011, so this is some extremely good footage for the time being. This is what they filmed. A dark and hairy beast slowly walks through the field. Viewers quickly pointed out that you can't get a great estimate of the size, but just looking at it doesn't give you the sense that it's overwhelmingly large, leading some to believe that this was a hoax, whereas others claim that it's simply a juvenile. Now, it's said that these Bigfoot creatures come in all different shapes and sizes, just as humans and other animals. Many believe there are different variations like yetis, yowies, bush crawlers, and much more. But taking a look at the way it walks, its strides do seem rather odd. Experts are pretty torn on this one. Some cryptozoologists and video analysts believe it's real based off its movement and overall look. But some also believe it could be staged. That leaves us with this question. If it were staged, don't you think we'd get some steadier camera work? Anyways, did this family really capture a Sasquatch in this area while they were camping? It looks like the answer will remain inconclusive. So I've already done a clip on these Bigfoot captures before and you may remember it. However, when I first covered it, only 2 photos were included. And now a third one has mysteriously surfaced. So I'm going to show the first two photos followed by the brand new third one. And trust me, it's captivating and much closer up than the other ones. Let's get into it. The inexplicable photos come from the woods of Hudson Valley, New York. Initially taken in 2022, but just now making waves on social media, the photos are puzzling even scientists. The dark, hairy creature seems smaller than a typical Bigfoot, but does share the same characteristics, leading many to believe it's a baby or a small juvenile. So that was the first photo. Here is the second one. This one is much more zoomed in, showing us all the details. We can see it has dark, wiry hair along with a strong bone structure in the facial area. It has slender legs and a defined body structure as well. The photo is also pretty clear in HD. And the creature just looks extremely realistic, making many believe this one is the real deal. And here's what you've all been waiting for, the brand new third capture, giving us a super close-up shot and exposing the baby on its back. Here you can see its face surrounded by brown fur. It's just hanging on to the creature's back, a detail that went unnoticed in the first two captures, even though you can slightly see it. The creature's head is round and elongated. This one really doesn't look like a costume. You can even see its mouth is slightly open and its lips are slightly puckered. And it has a rather small nose. You don't usually hear a lot of crazy Bigfoot sightings coming from New York because most of the region is city, but there are a few densely forested areas there, still making sightings like these possible. Now this is some very unique Bigfoot evidence, and it might be some of the most convincing as well. A man by the Instagram username Giants of Ancient America is a dedicated and renowned ichnologist. An ichnologist is someone who studies and researches trace fossils, like footprints and tracks and such, from animals and other living organisms. On this expedition specifically, he set out to Texas to research footprints in the area. And what he found is absolutely breathtaking. He states, "In search of ancient human footprints, I researched many riverbeds across the North Texas region. The riverbeds were mostly all dried up from the extreme drought during the summer of 2023. And because of this drought, I was able to document nearly 400 humanoid footprints in the cement-like riverbeds, many of which we believe derived from the feet of giants. Giants, or at least giant bipedal creatures. Just look at all these footprints. Embedded into the rocks on the river floor are these strange human-looking footprints that are way too big to be a human's. Some of the footprints, like this one here, are super defined, and we can even make out the toes of whatever made them. They come in all shapes and sizes, but they're excessively long and overall excessively large. This one here measures at over 20 inches long, as you can see by the tape measure. And this one here is around 17 inches. And these ones here are 20 inches as well. These footprints do date back to long ago, but specific dates were not listed. But what the hell could possibly make prints like this? Is it Bigfoot or is it giants from long ago? If you don't know already, Bigfoot is infamous for leaving behind unbelievably huge footprints, hence the name. So the most widely believed theory is the Bigfoot one. The following strange and short clip was released on July 14th, 2024. Like many of these, little context surrounds it, but the alarming footage is so close up that it's shocking people. Take a look. An explorer stumbles upon a cave inhabited by strange creatures deep in the woods. There are 3 of them, and they seem to pay no mind to the man filming. Taking a closer look, they look extremely alien-like. They're dark in color and excessively skinny, and they move around oddly. They have big, unproportional heads on top of their skinny, humanoid bodies. And they seem to be walking around with sticks in their hands guiding their paths. Perhaps the creatures can't see, and that's why they ignore the man's presence. I don't know. This video is pretty weird, and it remains truly unknown what was going on in that forest out there. On May 3rd, 2013, some amazing Bigfoot evidence was documented, and even though it comes from over 10 years ago, still virtually no one has seen it. The uploader of this exclusive video states, quote, "The Sasquatch vocalizations on May 3rd, 2013. An investigator in Ontario, Canada captured what he described as Bigfoot vocalizations and strange whooping sounds, offered here for scholarly interest," end quote. Here is the footage. The grainy footage is accompanied by some of the best vocals we've ever heard. You can hear the insane vocal range as its voice stretches down extremely low and then up very high. It's said that Bigfoot's vocal range is insane and that it often fluctuates as it vocalizes. Sometimes we hear those low grumbling and booming sounds, and other times we hear the infamous high-pitched whooping. And what's crazy about the audio here is sound and video analysts have reviewed it, and most have stated that the range goes too deep to be a person or any animal. It's a straight-up anomaly. The only explanation we're left with is that it's some huge unknown creature. And the vocalizations almost sound kind of human in a way. They're just so strange. Let's take another listen. Now, what would you do if you were out in the woods alone and you started to hear this? Would you stay and record, or would you run away for your life? Let me know. On January 28th, 2024, an ominous piece of footage would surface. It was never made clear where exactly this took place, but a family was reportedly fishing somewhere in a remote forest. As they fished for a while, they began to get an unfamiliar feeling, a feeling as if they were being watched from somewhere. They tried to shake off the feeling, but they couldn't, until they finally spotted something unknown blending into the trees on the other side of the riverbank. At first, it doesn't really look like much, until it begins to morph and take the form of a human. The dark black shadow moves around slightly until it ultimately disappears. But if you look closely, you can still slightly see the outline of it after it disappears, showing us it's still there. Whatever this being is, it's able to shapeshift and camouflage itself into the trees without being seen. So this must have been what was watching them the whole time. It just didn't reveal itself until later. This is just a truly disturbing thing to think about. The fact that there really could be dangerous, unknown creatures that blend in with their surroundings and stalk you, easily remaining hidden. The scary thing is, many people around the world have reported this same unshakable, being stalked or being watched feeling while in the woods. The same exact feeling that the family reported in this instance. Could it be that these spirits or beings roam the forests, and we can't necessarily see them with our eyes, but our built-in survival instincts can detect them? This one comes from Ontario, Canada. A group of people were riding along a lakeside in a boat, just enjoying the day, but what was a normal boat ride would turn into something much more dark. Out of nowhere, through a gap in the trees, a strange creature would appear. It seems as if this very big cryptid was attempting to duck down and hide from the onlookers. It's obvious this thing didn't want to be spotted, trying to be as quick as possible. The boaters then made their way closer to the shore, curious about what they had just seen, but of course it was completely gone. But if we zoom in here on the footage, you can see this creature resembles the infamous Bigfoot. It looks like a massive hairy bipedal creature. Bigfoot sightings happen way more often than you think, some with captivating evidence. And this right here is definitely one of those. Because of how often Bigfoot is supposedly spotted, people are beginning to believe in the existence of these creatures more and more. Could this be proof that they really do exist? Let me know in the comments what you think and if you believe in Bigfoot. Taking a look at some brand new eerie footage that was released on October 6th, 2024. It comes from a girl named Jenny Medina. She and a man believed to be her boyfriend were traveling down a busy road in Tampa Bay, Florida, when suddenly they looked up and saw something in the sky that they knew shouldn't be there. Check it out.
Oh, look at the smoke.
What?
Dude, that's some alien shit.
I've been seeing that all over the internet though.
Did you get a good video of it?
A very ominous and eerie ring of smoke is seen. It's very dark and oddly defined, and it seems to just be floating there. What could possibly create a ring of smoke that looks this defined? Viewers are freaked out, and so were Jenny and her boyfriend. Viewers speculate it's the result of something supernatural because of the ominous look. Perhaps a ring of smoke from a UFO craft belonging to aliens, or even some sort of paranormal manifestation floating through the stormy night sky. Others aren't too sure what to make of it. Could there be a potential worldly explanation for it? If you guys know, let me know in the comments because I have no clue. But I hope you all enjoyed this brand new capture, and I hope you enjoyed all of today's captures. I just released some of the best Bigfoot merchandise of all time. From coffee mugs to stickers to all the clothing you could imagine. I present to you I Found Bigfoot. Everything comes in many different colors and sizes, so it's perfect for everyone. So if you love all things Bigfoot and you love what I do here on YouTube and want to support me, go ahead and grab some exclusive merchandise just in time for spooky season. All you have to do is scroll down below this video and you'll see my showcase of products and you can purchase them from there. Or you could simply visit the store from my YouTube homepage. Or you can simply visit maximumfear.myspreadshop.com. That's maximumfear.myspreadshop.com. Thank you very much, and back to the video. Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like buttons, mom. Let's aim for 5,000 likes for another one of these Bigfoot videos. And if you want to get to know me more, you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, MaxwellFear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, MaximumFearYT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 14% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. And also feel free to check out my special Maximum Fear merchandise and coffee mugs. They're in the description down below. I just put out the new Bigfoot line. And also shout out to my second channel, More Maximum Fear, where I post other scary content that you guys would definitely love. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.